Lewes, Delaware is one of Delaware's absolute best cities. Let's talk about it. My name's Zachary Faust, and I create content for those looking to make the relocation happen from the northeast of America into Delaware. And if that's you, I encourage you to hit subscribe or even shoot me a text that you're looking to do so, because I would love to be your agent. Lewes, Delaware has an approximate population of about 3,400 people in the proper section, and it is known for being the mecca of beach towns. Now, Lewes is a beach town, so of course it is located south of towns like Dover, Milford, Middletown, Wilmington. This is down at the southern side of Delaware along the flatter portion as we exit into Maryland. And on that flat section, our little ocean isle or the ocean highway, we're going to get Cape Henlopen, Lewes, we're going to get into Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, then we're going to get into Dewey, Delaware, Bethany Beach, all the way down the Fenwick Island. And if you're looking at Lewes, you're probably looking at it for three reasons. One, you're looking for somewhere to relocate to that has a lot to do. I mean, you could do something new every single day and you're still not going to do it all. Number two, you don't want to have to drive very far to golf, to eat, to have some form of entertainment in your day. You're going to be within a 5 to 10 minute radius, walking, biking, driving, pretty much anything you want to do. And number three, you want to be a part of the energy and excitement of a town like Lewes that has been homegrown in Delaware and taken on transplants and relocators potentially just like yourself for decades, but absolutely loves when people that come into Delaware, they want to as well see those towns of Delaware grow. Don't move into a town like Lewes going, yeah, I'm from Jersey. Yeah, I'm from New York. Don't go doing that. Don't go yelling about how much better your pizza is. Come in, be a part of the town, be a part of the culture, grow with it. Don't lie and say like you were born in Arrington, Delaware or something like that. Don't say the guy on YouTube said to do that. But go in there with the open mindset of I'm new to this area. This is a new energy. It's a newfound place. I'm excited to be here, and I want to be a part of the growth. Now, I want to start with food because food's my favorite, but I also put it in a list because I didn't want to miss any of my favorites because typically I have this weakness of when I talk about my favorite restaurants and places that I'll leave somebody out, and then I go to that place, and they're like, hey, saw your YouTube video, didn't see us. So I wrote it down. My top 10 favorites are, and not in any particular order, the Buttery, which is like an American cuisine, Agave, Mexican food. Then we have Harvest Hide Steakhouse, steak and seafood, very good. The Cultured Pearl, seafood, and my personal favorite, sushi. Sticky Rice, that's gonna be Thai food. The Nectar Cafe and Juice Bar, very healthy spot to be for a juice bar. The Honey Farm, Heirloom, which is another spot that offers great American cuisine. A cafe, again, is going to be the Station on Kings. That's like a cult favorite around here. Grain on the Rocks is a cool little touristy favorite for those that are going on the Cape May Lewes Ferry. And last but not least, if you want a good taco, go to Taco Rijo. That's my spot. Billy owns that. My top 10 favorite things to do in Lewes, Delaware, I also wrote down because I didn't want you to miss out on any of the fun. So number one, I'm a tourist. I do like the Cape May Lewes Ferry. I'm not the biggest fan of open water. I'm not a huge, like, go in the ocean guy. I'm kind of like scared that Loch Ness Monster is going to come up and just eat us. But if you're not one of those people, Cape May Lewes Ferry, very, very fun. And also, like I said, the places you can eat right there and on the boat, really good. Number two is going down the 6 Mile Junction. Now, I have a personal connection to this one because a friend of mine, two friends of mine, Joel and Austin, we actually went on a 26-mile ruck and took this route as part of it down to the Rehoboth Boardwalk, and we were doing so to raise money for mental health awareness for military veterans. I'm a 6-year Army veteran myself, and we found it very important, and this was a beautiful part of the walk. Honestly, this was the best 6 miles of the walk in my opinion because it's gorgeous, it's scenic, you do get the bikers, you do get some people to say hey to, and ultimately between just the nature you're getting to see and the people you're getting to talk to, awesome trail. Actually going to the beach at the Cape Henlopen State Park would be number 3. Wine tasting at the Nassau Valley Vineyard is up there, been there twice. Number 5 is at the Cape Henlopen Beach, they have what's called, what is it called? Fort Miles World War II History Museum. And wow, this place is cool. I mean, from a kid, I've been here before, but to be there as an adult, walking and seeing these anti-ship cannons that are sitting on the outskirts of our beaches that, to my knowledge, never got utilized, but between the bunkers that they've transformed into museums and the places you can get up and the views you can get, maybe Vaughn, our editor, will take some of the shots I was able to get when we did our ruck there, but geez, some of the views were just beautiful. Number 6, back in the water, we have the Lewes Park kayaking opportunity. We also have the boutiques, shops, and cafes as number 7, because the shopping in Lewes is a big thing to do between there and the outlets. You won't really have much to not shop for. Number 8 is going to the Cape May Lewes State Park to actually go there for the park. It's got so much nature, so much open area, and Cape May, honestly, we've already talked about the ferry. That's cool and all, but the state park as a whole is one of the cleanest, most well taken care of state parks I've ever seen, especially in Delaware, where we already keep such a good point of interest on cleanliness in our nature, and we make sure that our parks and our paths are nice. You may think of your areas, do we have nice paths? Do we have nice parks? If you come to Delaware, you do, because from White Clay up north down to places like Cape May, we keep them clean, we keep them crisp. You can even follow them on Instagram, Del State Parks. Number 9, the fishing and crabbing opportunity for those that are into it. And 10, farmers markets galore. My mom's a big farmers market antique shopper herself, so Lewes was a very common landing spot for our Saturdays. Now, to get into the real estate side of things, popular neighborhoods, price points we should consider, and ultimately, if you're going to be in Lewes proper, or if you're going to want to find yourself in one of these outskirts cities that I'm going to mention. Now, one of the more popular neighborhoods you're going to see in this area is the Village at 5 Points. This is a mixed unit development, condos, townhomes, single family homes. You also have areas like the Rehoboth Beach Yacht Club and the Kings Creek areas where beautiful giant homes, multi-million-dollar homes can be acquired. There's a little bit of everything that's within and around Lewes. Some may choose to want to live in the historic area of Lewes, really the heart of Lewes proper. And that's the type of person who wants to be walkable, bikeable to the beach, to the town, to the shops. You don't really even want to own a car. This is probably where you're going to want to be. And then you have like the Coastal Club, which is going to be your newer, more amenities. But I can tell you right now, a lot of these outskirts cities of Lewes don't get enough love and could be an opportunity for someone looking into Delaware from the outside. Now, the farthest I would take you outside of Lewes with consideration to wanting to be in or around it is going to be an area like Millsboro and a spot like Plantation Lakes. Now, I'm not just shouting this place out because it was ranked the #1 Southern Delaware golf course last year. I'm not just saying it because of that, but it was. I'm also saying it because it's a lovely neighborhood and it doesn't get enough love. It's growing in size, it's growing in amenities. The clubhouses and restaurants and fitness facilities and golf course are all top notch. And if you want to be 20 minutes from the beaches while having an opportunity to pay a lot less for more bang for your buck, Plantation Lakes and areas like Millsboro could be a good bet for you. Now, if we want to inch closer into Lewes proper, we need to look into areas like potentially Milton or Harbison. And if you want my list for the best builders in the Lewes, Delaware area, text me BUILDER to this number, 302-503-6647. I will happily send you my 12 favorite builders for 55 plus individual one-off builds, getting in communities, get the best deal, build the best home, whatever you're looking for, this list got it. Text BUILDERS to that number. Now, with my notes taken out, I have the median list price in Lewes, Delaware, sitting at $609,000 with an average price per square foot at $288. Homes are staying on the market as of this moment for 37 days, which is pretty daggone quick, just over a month for all properties. And the higher end of homes on the resale market, going at the 5-bed, 3.5-bath range, can go as high as about $1.25 million, depending on what side of the highway they're on. If they're on the eastern side, closer to the water, versus the western side, farther inland. And of course, size of the lot, of the home, and the amenities. You will see areas in Lewes and around Lewes that do feature price points that could be alarmingly low. And this is because there is a large rental market and land lease market that is prominent in the beaches. So for double-wide neighborhoods and even condo associations, you could see a price point that is misleadingly low. And usually a price point has a story. And those land leases could be another $300, $500, or even $1,000 a month that you're not expecting on top of the mortgage you would have for the property. And for most all those properties anyway, you got to buy them in cash. Now, condos and townhomes, however, you could get for those low to mid 300 range. Again, depending on where you're at, that could easily be in the 400s or even above 500K. But townhomes and condos are becoming a growing popular choice for those looking to take on the secondary housing market, or even for some of our clients that want to move into the area, still know what they're looking for the next 3, 4, 5 years, but grow some equity while they're there. So they'll buy a townhome knowing that they're going to get new construction or a bigger home down the road. Lewes is popular for second home buyers for its proximity to places like DC, Jersey, New York. You may be one of them. And Also, the fact that it's extremely friendly for its tax regulations. From rental income to lodging tax to just the cost of opening an LLC or corporation, Delaware is one of the most tax-friendly states in the entire country. Did I even mention we have a 0% shopping tax? Now, you may be hearing all this and think, wow, Lewes sounds like a great option, but is it my option? And I want to challenge that thought. I want to help. I want to be able to get on the phone with you and pick your brain to tell you exactly where in Delaware is the right place for you. Lewes may be it. Lewes may not be it. But frankly, coming from out of state, it is hard to know what is right, what is for you, what is for your family. I want to answer those questions for you. Text Lewes to this number and we will get on the phone. Me and you, not you and somebody else. Me and you will get on the phone and talk. Lewes relocation? Are we looking at a Rehoboth Beach situation? Do we need to go over to Georgetown, Felton, Milford? All the options were on the board because frankly, I was born and raised here, been here over 2 decades. I know every nook and cranny. So if you're looking at seriously relocating into Delaware, I've created this channel just for you. So whether or not you're looking to set up a call now or set up a call later, at the very least, hit the like button so the algorithm likes us a little bit more and hit subscribe so you know when we post. We're making relocation content to Delaware on a weekly basis and we appreciate you being a part of it. Have a great one and talk to you soon.